are live. Welcome to Glamma's Closet, guys. Get down, get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. I know I'm too old to be doing that. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody is doing great and having a wonderful week. We've had some weather. It's whenever the wind blows really, really hard, I end up, especially during like pollen season, where you can write the word pollen in the pollen on your car. That's when I'm like, oh God, Zyrtec is not enough. So I think after this, I'm gonna go do a line of Flonase in the kitchen. I'm gonna have to do something because my allergies are just acting up awfully. So let's say good morning to Aisha Dancer, my show me homie. Good morning, sugar. Mwah. It's good to see you. I hope everything and the weather is good in Jeff City. And Brenda Reed, good morning, Brenda. Hi, it's good to see you, baby. And it looks like it might just be the three of us, so I'm okay. I'm surprisingly okay with that. Yeah. We've got, and I'll bring up more information about that very, very soon. There he is. We've got the my very first members auction this week, and I'm really excited for it. I'm getting ready to send out some more information to all of the sellers, and I do have an open spot for those of you who would like an opportunity to sell for a half an hour. And good morning, Johnny. Good morning. I have you in my Sweets for the Sweetest. Jennifer Hayes, good morning, love. How are you? Working on listing. Yes, that's what I actually have in my Sweets for the Sweetest. Working on my listing at Michael's Marketplace with my quilted items. You are a great quilter too. Bravo. Yeah, I think that's absolutely another wonderful stream of income for you. And I hope it is tremendously successful. I think it's going to be great. You really, I've seen your quilting on the bulls that I got, and it was impeccable. It was wonderful. So big fan. You can tell. I've been a big fan of Johnny for for a minute anyway. So yeah, I'm back in my swivel chair today, swiveling. It's Swiveling Sunday. I actually do have fashion news and all of the above this morning. So let's go ahead and jump right in, and we'll greet people as we go along. But for Glamma's Closet, the closet news every Sunday morning, live each week at 10 a.m. Central. We do a Sunday brunch. As you are here, some of you, you may know all that already. We do have our very first members only live auction this coming Thursday, 5/2/2024, from 6 to 10 o'clock Central. So 6 to 10 p.m. Central. So it would be 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern, 5 to 9 Mountain, and 4 to 8 Pacific. And then I do have a collaboration coming up with Happy Hour Haulers and some others, including Veronica Mitke, I think, is part of this collaboration on May the 5th. It starts at 1 o'clock, and it starts right here on Glamma's Closet. I'm kicking it off this time, and it is a shoes collaboration. So this should be a lot of fun. We had some folks that ordered the ThreadUp shoebox. And some people that did individual sourcing, some people that did sourcing at the bins. We have some people who did other types of online sourcing for mystery shoeboxes. And I went with the Goodwill Blue Box shoeboxes. So we'll check and see. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, Heidi. Mwah, it's good to see you this morning. How are you? Constance Lopez. Hello. Mwah, it's good to see you this morning, Constance. She said, good morning, Glamma and everyone. Let me know if you need help modding. I could always use help modding. I'm not actually selling. That's the thing. This is for my members, so I'm not selling on it. So I will be here, but man, I could use the bathroom break from time to time. Y'all know how much coffee I drink. I drink a lot. Is another thrifted coffee mug, and I love these because they recreate. Like famous pieces of art, but with cows. And this is like the cow Venus coming out of her shell. So if you haven't seen that one before, I always bring a thrifted coffee mug, unless it was a gifted coffee mug. Thrifted or gifted. Those are my favorite things. Thrifts and gifts. My husband asked me what I wanted for Mother's Day, and I can't decide. I don't know. I don't need a thing. I'm a pretty simple person. I don't, if I need something, I go find a way to go get it. So I'm not entirely sure. My best guess would be, maybe like does ThredUp sell gift cards? If ThredUp sells gift cards, that may be a good, like $500 of free sourcing or something, and some maybe brunch with my sister. I don't know. Usually Aunt Boo and I will go out to brunch at someplace fancy and eat all the shrimp that we can hold. And that is kind of and carrot cake. She's got a thing for the carrot cake that we go to. Sag Travel Gal, good morning. It's good to see you, sugar. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't want crap for Mother's Day. I kind of was the same. I'm like, I don't know. Like from my kids, I don't ever want my kids to spend money. I'm like, I don't know. You're 40, make me some macaroni art or something. They're not 40, but I'm just saying. I'm like, you're grown men, make me some macaroni art. I'll put it on my fridge. I don't know. Take footprints of my grandbabies or something. Maybe a Yankee candle. They do know I love Yankee candles. And they know exactly which ones I love too. This is how well trained you gotta have people. Johnny has a few of his quilting items listed now. Check them out. Here's the link. Let me know what you think. I cannot wait to check that out. I'm going to head back and check it out after the show. And Jennifer, Constance, you are right. Jennifer is a pro. She is an awesome mod. She knows her stuff. P. Murph, good morning. My brother from another mother. Rock on. So like I said, I've got like the allergies that are just, they're ganky. Okay, so again, I will make the announcement, and I'll continue to make the announcement throughout the chat in case different people show up. But if you are a member of this channel, I do have an 8:30 to 9 p.m. half-hour slot still open for this Thursday's members-only live auction. And so if you would like to be a part of that, if you'd like to sell during that half hour, just reach out to me. My email address is as follows. It's probably in my description, but you never know. Oh, Johnny's got it. Okay. Well, Johnny, you know my email address. Johnny's got it. Okay. So it is, let's see. It's 8:30 to 9 p.m. Central. So it's a little on the late side for Johnny. And unfortunately, that is the only time slot that I have. However, I figure a nap would be in order, and he can do this. Oh, Johnny is a new member. You had to rejoin? Well, thank you for rejoining. Oh, my goodness. Single mom review. Hey, what's up, mommy? What's up, mommy? Mwah. Hello. And good morning. It's great to see you. Thank you for your membership, Johnny. I'm okay with that. I'm a big boy and be with you for that. I know you are. I know you are. There is my honey, Raquel Swartz. Hello, Raquel. Mwah, good morning. He was on Mia's last week. You can stay up late. I always do try to keep people's personal schedules in mind. I really do. And I am just as flexible as I can be, but sometimes I'm like, okay, this is happening in here and this person here, and we're putting we are putting Craig to sleep. Hashtag not Glenn. Good morning, sugar. Good morning, land shark. Wake up, it's time. Good morning, Brittany. Hi, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's good to see you, Brittany. Thank you so much for being here. Right? Wake up, land shark. There's stuff going on. So here is our schedule then for our final schedule for Thursday night, and I'll be sending out the emails tomorrow with confirmations and things of that nature. So Thursday night and this is all Central Time, from 6 to 6:30, I'll be doing introductions, rules, welcoming everybody into the chat. From 6:30 to 7, we will be hosting Mark and Michael with Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. From 7 to 7:30, Carol's Creative Corner. From 7:30 to 8 p.m., Aisha Dancer, who is Kristen. From 8 to 8:30 p.m., Teresa Yarnigan. From 8:30 to 9 p.m., we have Johnny with Cajun Roots Reseller. From 9 to 9:30, we have Collect with Kelly. From 9:30 to 10, we have Veronica Mitka. And at 10 p.m., the auction closes. I do the giveaways and good nights. So I will have giveaways. What other time is there besides Central? Nothing I want to talk about, Land Shark, that's for sure. I don't know. Central is my favorite. Oh, Brittany, you're making some videos again. Yay. Oh, cool. We'll have to check it out. We have to check that out. And Jennifer, thank you so much for dropping the links in the chat. I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you very much. Nothing to see there, Jennifer. No complaints here, Brenda. Good. I'm glad that everybody is having a good week. Sorry, wrong tag. Brittany. I'm glad that everybody's having a good week. And speaking of people who are having a good week, the people who make tennis things, and it's tennis court fashion, are having a very good week. Zendaya, who is a big influencer, she served what can only be called a tennis core look, and that's actually what they're calling it now. It's a new term. On Challenger's red carpet. Challengers is a movie that just released. Now fans are making it a trend. Fashion experts say that Zendaya's red carpet looks are already encouraging people to wear outfits inspired by tennis, the sport. Fashion industry experts predict that Zendaya's look and the movie Challengers itself will help further fuel an obsession with what's been being described online as tennis core, which refers to a tennis-inspired aesthetic. The style, which typically features wardrobe staples like tennis whites, pleated skirts, and cable knits, has been growing in popularity for years, according to trend forecaster WGSN. Pardon me. Last year, in particular, interest in tennis core styles increased 7%. Just like people wore their pinkest clothes for the Barbie or the friendship bracelet for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour film, moviegoers are already indicating that they will go all out. Kostiak said the difference with the Barbie film is that it felt very of the moment. But I think there are consumer drivers beneath this trend that are strong enough to keep this kind of tennis preppy casual wear with the fashion influence going for a good couple of years. So in a post on social media, Zendaya's longtime stylist, Law Roach, urged fans to wear their best tennis core outfits to the theaters, asking them to share their outfits with the hashtag Tashi made me wear it. So I find it interesting. I don't know if it has Jennifer Hudson in it. That'd be great. I love her. Let's be clear, I'll never dress like a tennis player. No, not another core for me not to remember. Right. If I get a tennis racket, I won't be hitting tennis balls with it. I'm not opposed to gold tennis bracelets, though. Ain't that the truth, honey? Glamma Zendaya's mother was my boy's 5th grade teacher. Oh my God. Wow. That is cool. Love her. I do too. I think she's just adorable. She is so cute. Just a sweetheart. Yes, I'm in on the gold tennis bracelets. Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing. If we see the trend coming, we know how to thrift for it. So if you're out and you're thrifting and you happen to see some weird, I don't know, weird handmade art with tennis balls in it, or if you are crafty and you want to do things with tennis balls that are like, you put them on either side of a hat, or I don't know. But it's one of those things that, like the pleated skirts and it's not just the preppy side of tennis. It's also, there's a little bit of a dressier side of tennis. It would be like you're attending Wimbledon. So like, a little sleeveless white dress that's knee length that has like a few buttons over here. Very tennis core. It's that sort of thing. So think white, think navy, think preppy, but also think wide leg bell bottom white pants, or with like a I don't know, like a like a black top or maybe something with stripes on it. It's sort of all of that core combined. Tennis ball, interesting, right? I'm just saying, you can make, like, if you see like little tennis ball earrings, tennis core's coming. I'm just saying. Just FYI, I'm not wearing a sleeveless white dress. I have never heard a bigger lie. You're wearing a sleeveless white dress right now. You are. Admit it. I'm joking. So you won't be caught in a sleeveless white dress. I wonder if I can make some tennis ball art. Not only that, but I think, everybody needs a little white dress, Craig. That's all I'm saying. Jennifer says, give it a try. But yeah, I think that thinking outside of the box with this trend is a good thing. And if the fact that there's an article that actually forecasts this trend based on one of the biggest trendsetters on on all the social media platforms says a great deal. Craig, definitely, I've seen it. Brittany knows. That was our secret, Brittany. Oh, Craig is so sweet. He's been playing along with us. So when we know that the trends are coming, it opens up a whole world of possibilities for thrifting, yard sailing, things like that. Zendaya was wearing these white heels, and on the back of the heel, and I forget who made those heels, but it's kind of a famous designer. And on the back of those heels, with the heels, in the middle of that white heel, there was a tennis ball. So it was like heel, tennis ball, heel. So cute. It was so cute. And so, yeah, think outside of the box. Just, sort of think about that when you're thrifting. It's that Bama fashion. Hey. Well, all right, Bama. I love that. That's so funny. So just ideas to think of. Now from CNN, and I just included this because I thought it was funny. CNN, and usually when I pull up fashion news, I just, whoever's got the coolest stuff, I just click on it. So from CNN, there's a new kind of get ready with me video trending in mainland China, one of gross work outfits. So China's youth are donning their worst pajama bottoms, hairiest slippers, and headed to the office in a tongue-in-cheek rebellion against everything from bad bosses and poor work conditions to low pay and long hours. And they're gleefully showing off their creations online. For months, Chinese social media users have posted under hashtags like hashtag gross outfit for work, hashtag ugly clothes should be for work, hashtag OOTD, outfit of the day, and are asking others to share their own takes, unleashing a competition of who wore it worst. But I believe that I believe that that's actually, that's actually a very good sort of sideways social commentary about inequitable work situations. I had seen stories on other news stations, and I've been seeing them for a few years, about the corporate culture in China and how pervasive they are with like unpaid overtime, making people work like 16-hour days. To get ahead, you have to be absolutely perfect all the time, doing everything. And really, many of them go with no recognition or very little recognition, and aren't able to climb that corporate ladder. So yeah, it's some interesting backlash, and I'm curious to see if that takes hold in the United States. So I'm going to be following that trend, because I have a feeling if that takes hold in the US, it's going to get nuts. I mean, it's going to get nuts. Yeah, it sounds horrendous. It really, there are so many, there are so many companies around the world, and I don't want to say countries because it happens in every country. It happens in the US. It happens it happens at corporations all over. Wherever there's a large, massive corporation, you are likely to see some sort of inequity. And to be fair, they can only promote so many people. You can only have so many, managers, and directors and things like that. Simi, hi, mwah. Good morning, Simi Free. How you doing? It's good to see you, sweetie. How do I know if it's true? I've actually, well, from personal experience, first of all, I can tell you that the hospitality industry is ripe like that. So yeah, do you mean the article, or do you mean the actual? And sorry, Amazon must be dropping something off. Do you mean the article? If it's the article, it's typically when I look at an article, I also look across media platforms. So I do actually follow it up. How do I know if it's true that most large corporations are mistreating workers? Because I've worked for one. I've worked for them. And it's not that most large corporations are mistreating workers. It's just that when you have absolute power, it corrupts absolutely. It always has. It always will. Historically, it's just kind of that way. I can tell you that I have worked in several hotels where management was absolutely out of control. None of these people had taken any courses in management, and they didn't know how to legally approach people. I've had managers that threw like screaming hissy fits, threw stuff across rooms. I mean, I think everybody that probably has had, and everybody that we know has had at least one bad management experience. And again, I've been following articles for years, actually. For at least the last 20 years, I've been following articles about Chinese, some of these Chinese corporations, and how they work their people, really, really hard, and and I think setting high expectations for your employees is a good thing, because the closer that we get, the more that we strive for perfection, the better that the closer that we get to excellence. So I agree with that. However, setting impossible standards, or abusing labor laws, that's a different story. It's a little bit of a different story. So I'm curious to see if this trend of dressing down for the office in sort of a silent protest takes. Yeah, my dog does want to eat the delivery guy. I guarantee that my dog wants to eat the delivery guy, especially if he smells anything like breakfast. There is a BooTube production company, my sissy. She did a very touching, she did I forget what the movie was called. Was it called The Claw? When I found that the U.S. used propaganda on Americans, I don't believe much. To be fair, Simi, there is, I don't normally just, take one person's word at it. The U.S. used propaganda on Americans, but I don't think there is any country that doesn't use a certain amount of propaganda on their people. So, yeah. And I understand I totally understand being cynical, because I am a child of the 80s and we believe nothing. We just come out of Watergate and all that. Yeah, it was gnarly. So I get it. I'm with you, Simi. I do. I have a certain amount of cynicism. Yeah. Sounds like your dog wants to eat the delivery guy. They really, really do. Glamma, Ronnie, mwah, tackle hugs, baby. Good morning. I was filming another haul video, influencer life. And Deborah, Timeless Jewels by Deb. Good morning. Mwah, my favorite ghost hunter. How you doing, girlfriend? Yeah, Simi, I'm, yeah. Government uses propaganda as basically as guaranteed as death and taxes. You are not lying, Kelly. You're not lying. And good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Jonathan. Hi. Thank you for being here. That's it, the Iron Claw. I knew it was something. Yeah, good morning. And good morning, Bo. How you doing? Good morning. Now kids have not experienced peacetime. Yeah, some of them haven't. Oh my God, I just saw the new super chat button on here. It's bright. I don't know. I haven't seen it on my own channel. I have to go back and look at it. I will have to go back and look at it. Good morning. Mostly lurking and getting lunch ready for family dinner. Oh, I love that. I love that on Sundays. We used to have big family dinners after church on Sundays. We'd get home. And I always tell the story. My dad, you had to use it. Oh, look at you. Thank you so much. Veronica, this one is for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, love. Good morning, Christopher Nutter. Good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you. It is good to see you. So yeah, that's what's happening in China. In reselling, eBay did a user interface update, but I'm not sure what that what's involved with that. So I would, usually for the best information on eBay, I always check with Johnny and see what he's got to say about it, because he is the eBay guru. Also, Macari can now import listings from eBay, and Veronica told me that. I don't know if there's like a little button that just says import listings from eBay or how that works. So we'll have to find out. We will have to find that out. But those two changes that I've seen, those are the two changes that we've seen in eBay lately. I want to give a quick shout out to my members. So let's start with my very first member, Two Old Guys Vintage. They joined at the Glam Fam level, and they joined a month ago. Thank you so much, Mark and Michael, for your support. Veronica Mitka, my buddy, my love, Yarn Again, Teresa, Carol's Creative Corner, Aisha Dancer, Puggle Mom, Fartsack Jack, Wee Jeannie Regina, Jennifer Hayes, Gigs, Texas Val, Jessica's Dumpster Girls, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. I knew I was going to get caught up on that one. Jen Eads, Live Style Rewind, Anna I'm Crazy, Ronnie Just Ronnie, Jackie Albright, No Money G, Boo with the BooTube Production Company. That is my sissy. Joe with Joe Mouse, my sweet JoJo. Todd Silverhair Stacker, Patrick Murphy, Sherilyn E, The Porcelain Princess, Land Shark Picker, Sherry, Angry Otter Comics. That is my my sweet Michael, my angel. Denise's Magical Emporium, Lisa's New Adventures, Save Here First, Timeless Jewels by Deborah, Just Dodo, my sweet Dodo, Sugar Plum Fairy, New England Cajun, Roots Reseller, who just rejoined today. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate you. Dragonfly Bees Reseller, Donna Fredericks, Drink and Dive, Dumpster Diving in the UK. Collect with Kelly. Thank you so much, by the way, for all of those purchases. 28 days ago, he bought a bunch of memberships, and he's just such a sweetheart. And thank you for your rejoin this morning. I appreciate it. I see that. Also, Drink and Dive, thank you for your rejoin this morning, too. And then my newest member, Virtual Shopkeeper Dee Dee, who just joined 11 days ago. And thank you so much, Dee Dee, for your support. Let's see. Is anyone doing any good on eBay right now? I have a topic about eBay in the morning. Okay, so check out Johnny's channel tomorrow morning, New England Cajun Roots Reseller LLC. He has so much good information on eBay. He really is kind of an eBay guru. Hey, Bo, is anybody doing good on eBay right now? Anybody? Ronnie, how you doing on eBay? And so Jennifer. Do I know what the IVC is? No, honey, I don't. I'm sorry. Yes, on the main page of your listing for Mercari, there is an import listing next to add new listing. Oh, cool. We can now import from eBay and Depop on Mercari. I'll be darned. Jennifer said, I was thinking of starting to actually list on there, but it seems everyone is complaining about eBay right now. Yeah. To be fair, someone's always complaining about one platform or another. Yeah. Oh, no. PMurf sales have been poop on eBay. One sale for the whole week. Ouch. Okay, so tomorrow morning's show with Johnny Cajun Roots. Check out this show because it'll give you more information about eBay, what's happening on eBay, and the new single mom review. I've listed on eBay before, didn't like the listing process. I wasn't, and to be fair, it's just I would list and then I would get these reminders and I'm like, so is it still listed? Or like I would get these reminders. They were like, you didn't put the country of origin on your jeans or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but I filled out everything that was necessary for this. So I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like such a hot, tangled mess. And I'm like, okay, if I can't figure this out, You had great sales on eBay this week. Good. I'm glad to hear that. It's good. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, what can I do? Yeah. Hey, Cher. Remembered your name without checking the group chat. Hope you're proud. Who is Cher? That's single mom. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's Cher like the singer Cher? Oh, if I could turn back time. It's like that Cher, right? Or that was the worst Cher impression ever. Oh my god, there are drag queens who are like cringing on me right now. Oh no, like Sherry. So it's like Sherry. Hello, Sherry. We talked about it on Friday. Do you really think I was paying attention when I'm listing? I suck at it. Veronica, I suck at that, you know. My superpower is to be able to actually like look people in the eye and not be able to pay attention. Sometimes I go off. It's just spelled fancy. Ooh, I like it. It is very French. Oh, it sounds very French anyway. Same Jennifer in colleges. You guys are Googling. Okay. And to counter root offers. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get offers that are just like, are you kidding me? I do want to remind everybody, if you gently massage the like button, you will be immediately more attractive. Or so that's the rumor that I'm hearing. So if you would like to gently massage the like button, you will be immediately more attractive according to rumors. So maybe we should all try it and, just hit that like button and see if it turns you into a more attractive person. I can't imagine any of you being more attractive than you already are. You're all darling. Good morning, Bama. How you doing? Good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going great with you and the Bam fam. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Looks like one of your kids is a wrestler, and that's got to be exciting for a wrestling fan. I know you guys are wrestling fans. So, John, it's good to see you, and give Amanda our love. Was that a rumor from Patrick? It might have been. It might have been, Brenda. This week in sales. Okay, so here is the scoop. I did take off Sunday through Wednesday night. So until Wednesday night, I had my closet on vacation hold, and I was intending to have it on until Friday. And what I found is that I can only okay, sorry, I got distracted for a second. Simi, that's incredible information. I can only be still for so long, and then I have to get back to work. I'm just, I've been working since I was 14, and I'm still working. Hi, good morning, Jessica. Mwah. Good morning, sweetie. So, but I had to take some time off just to, you got to take time off sometimes. Oh, honey, there's a reason why I call myself the radio face reseller. Thank you for sharing, Jessica. Nothing is going to make this mug look better. Well, try it. Just try the button and see if you look better already. You probably do. So I finally turned my closet back on Wednesday night. And so these are my sales. I've had 6 sales on Poshmark since Wednesday night. No auctions to report this week, but I will, at some point, we'll come back and talk about the auctions from last week. Okay, so in sales, I had 1 skirt, 1 shoes, 1 jacket, 1 bag, 1 intimates, and 1 top. So I had 6 sales. With average cost of goods being $3 per sale, that was $18. And let's see what actually sold. Okay, so we'll start with the Joseph Ribcott black pencil skirt. What I have found is this: skirts in general are. There are some resellers that are like, I will not touch skirts. Skirts in general are kind of a hard sell because they have to be an in-style skirt, and skirts have to be in style in general, and not every girl wears skirts. Pants are much more comfortable in many cases. However, with the return back to the office, and I think with people building core basic wardrobes, I pencil skirts always do well for me. So I pick up pencil skirts because I know that there's usually a very good chance that I'm going to triple my money. In this case, I picked up this Joseph Ribkoff black stretch pencil skirt. It was marked $5.99, but it was 50% off. It had that color tag. So I got that for $3. It sold for $21 and I earned $16.80. I also sold these Sperry tropical topsiders. Oh, I was so heartbroken. I picked these up for me and I was so excited because I found some Sperry's for for less than $7. And I picked them up for me and they were a size 9, and sometimes I'm a 9.5, but sometimes depending on how it's made, but they just did not fit. They were just a little bit too tight. And so rather than try and stretch them out, I went ahead and put them on sale. They were really cute little pink tropical print, and they sold for $25 and I made $17.98. I had a hand striped teacher jacket. I don't remember where I got this. I don't remember where I picked this up. But I sold it for $15 and I earned $12. It's been in my closet for a heck of a long time, so I just kind of let it go. Fragonard, new with tags, reusable tote. I had 25 on it. They offered me 21. I took that, and my earnings were $14.78. That came in one of a thread-up box of bags. Torrid, new with tags, black lace baby doll nightie. I had 20 on it. It sold for 15. I was happy with that. And I made 12. That also, I think that came in a fun box. And then Farm Reel for Anthropology. I picked this up. I want to say I picked this up on Thrift, but I don't know. I'll have to go down the rabbit hole and look that one up because it may have come in a fun box too. But either way, I wouldn't have paid more than $5 or $6 for it. And it's like a toucan print. And that sold for $60 and I made $48 on that. So, let's see. Oh, there's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Mwah. Hey, Jeff Crumpler. It's good to see you this morning. Oh, hey, there's Chuck. What's up? Give Marcy my love. Hello. I've never seen you with your cape on. I've never seen you with your cape off. We could be heroes. That's funny. So my totals for this week, my gross was $157 for those 6 sales. My net was $121.56. That's after shipping discounts and after Poshmark takes out their chunk. And if we take that 121 and 56 cents and we subtract the cost of goods, it's $18 was the cost of goods. So my total gross for this week was $103.56, which is not bad for 4 days of work, considering that yesterday I played all day. So that wasn't too bad. And I was just taking offers left and right. And I thought, let's just, because sometimes it feels like that triggers like something too, like an algorithm thing. Jeff said, Jennifer, you deserve much more, period. I appreciate everything you do for Miss Ella and for helping me. I appreciate you. More milkshakes on the way, and that's the middle of the day for me. That is really sweet. That is very sweet. Thank you. And send me much love and support. And I wanted to talk a little bit about for my salty treats this morning, it's going to go in a weird direction, but I was watching this video from Hannah Alonso, who, if you don't know, did a lot of videos on like multi-level marketings, and she has done reselling videos, and she's she's a smart young lady, and she let's talk about a little bit about rage baiting for views, for content. I found out that there's more than one type of rage baiting, and I found out that I have definitely been suckered in by some stuff like that. Bye, Sherry. Have a good church. Have good church. Mwah. I hope you have a great Sunday. Yeah, this chat is going to, we might as well. We're gonna, so she was talking about not just like rage baiting, which we've all seen rage baiting. We've all seen people who make deliberately false or misleading statements, or things that are deliberately intended to poke several bears with several sticks. We've seen it with, politicians. We've seen it with reporters. We've seen it with things like that. So people who basically will, take cheap shots and say untrue things or say awful things about other people in order to get followers, in order to get more views. Because the content creators of those types of things don't care about the general, what they're putting out there, or the general public's opinion. What they care about is engagement. And if you can get people ticked off, that's the best way to get them engaged. It's the cheapest, fastest, whatever. I try not to do that. Untruths from the intrawebs. What? I try not to do that. I don't usually, even with my salty treats, I try not to be like deliberately super provocative, although I've gotten upset about some things before. But that was just me personally getting upset. I can tell you that it was weird though when I got suckered into this one, because I'm watching the second half of the video, and we all know again about the rage bait. And especially in an election year, too easy. There are people who will come into a chat and just drop some stupid crap, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. You can't pull my horn. Yeah, it's like trolling or gaslighting. Yeah, they will troll for that too. But there are content creators who are creating content just based on ticking people off enough to have them respond and say things. I also saw one though where she was talking about how they have people who are deliberately incompetent, or people who deliberately make it look like they're doing something awful just so they can get that rage bait, because people respond. People will respond with negative criticism. They're 10 times more likely to do that than they are with support. So they're 10 times more likely to respond to a video that they disagree with or don't like than they are with one that they agree with or like, or they think it's cool. So these people are doing, some of these creators are doing just awful things. There's this one girl who floats around her kitchen like Snow White, and she's like this, and she's like thin, and she's making things from scratch, and she's like my toddler's going to love this. And it's like I don't know, she's like making homemade bread with like a bunch of kids, running around in the back, and she's trying to be Cinderella, and people hate her. And they just, they get really, really ticked off at her, and she's like, with the perfect makeup and stuff, and they're like, this is a whole setup. You can see, the in the corner there's dirt in your kitchen, and I can't believe you just put a whole potato into oatmeal, and it's just stupid stuff like that. But they do it deliberately. They are manipulating you. They're manipulating you into engaging and going, oh my God, you're awful. Why did you leave your baby on the floor while you were doing this? Or they do that. Yeah, it's like those videos where they spend minutes making a cake or whatever you think that will look amazing in the end, and it looks like absolute shite. The internet is a strange place. Yeah, I'm thinking about having some of these women that are on some of these thumbnails post for my thumbnails. Hey, get your attention. Definitely makes you want to. Yeah. Jeff, you're right. The internet is a very strange place. I heard that there are untruths being spilled on this holy day. Let us rejoice and practice the truth. Hallelujah, Father. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And welcome, Father Preacher. It's good to see you. It's kind of like that, where there's some rage baiting. There's some, and I just, it's really funny because now, and Simi actually mentioned this earlier. Now I see these shorts and I don't trust anybody. And then they have the shorts where they end it with a because, and then it restarts the short with the original statement. And so they've got you watching that short video twice. Now they've got 2 hits on it instead of 1. So they're getting a 2 for 1. And then there are the shorts. There are the shorts where, it's kind of like they're screwing something up so badly. They're like, I'm making meatloaf. And then they put a raw chicken. And I mean, it's just and they screw up so badly that people can't help but go, no, you screwed that up. And bam, they've got more links. So all I'm going to say is just, don't trust everything you see on the internet. A lot of it's produced and a lot of it's, I tell my sons this, and I've told my sons this since the very, very beginning, since they were very, very tiny. I said, don't take anybody's word for it. Find out for yourself. Question everything. Question the system. Question your teachers. Your teachers may not like it, but I will defend you for questioning. I said, question me. Question me. I'm not the expert in everything. I'm not the parenting expert. Question everything. And I always like to think that if anything on the internet elicits an emotional response for me, I have to ask myself why. Why is that eliciting an emotional response? Is the creator of this content genuinely emoting or genuinely reaching out? Because there are some creators that are fantastic. I mean, a lot of you are in the chat right now. There are some creators that are genuine, that are fantastic, that have wonderful content. I love it. But then, when I get, my sister had a video actually last week that for me was a very emotional one. It had a lot of pictures of my dad and it wasn't, she wasn't trying to elicit an emotional response. It was just something that we're emotional about. And that was okay. But usually I'm like, what's your setup here? And I think maybe it's from being an 80s baby, an 80s teen, I should say. We are so cynical. And it's not great. Yeah. So like my son, there were weekends when he would come home from college, my youngest son, and we would have these political discussions, and we would have, these discussions about things that he had seen in the news. And he was very adamant that it had to be true. And I'm like, does it though? Does it? So we have had conversations about what sort of news sources you can trust. And the honest answer is not too many, which is why I try to get as broad a spectrum of input as possible. And, hopefully I'm coming across, hopefully the kernel of truth will lie in the middle somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, if you have an emotional response to like a short video, or if you're like, oh man, or if you're like, oh, that's so dumb, or if you're like tempted to type out something, like type out a comment and go, okay, you did this wrong, hold off on that and just think, is this person are they getting a deliberate rise out of you for money? Because it's it's emotional manipulation. I mean, it's what advertisers do, so why wouldn't they? I guess. Swampy, good morning. It's good to see you. Mwah. Good morning. Good morning, Glenn. It doesn't take that much time to hit the live button on your phone. Yeah. This world can make you cynical unless you can disassociate. But nobody can disassociate about everything. That's, we've still got our humanity. Yeah, Simi. I don't blame you. I wouldn't have much. I would have trust issues. Patrick, I think it's a good idea to always go live while purchasing it over. Shops that I do too. Yeah. Don't wind up selling the items that they pick up. Yeah, I feel like, I'm not that worried about, verifying whether or not resellers are, picking up. So that isn't like a thing for me. And everybody's got their own different things that tick them off. Everybody does. But there are some things that are universally tick-offable. Undercooked chicken. I know, right? You wouldn't think, but that's exactly what we're talking about. It takes off the tinfoil hat. Sorry, no, you're fine. I started it. Cameron, good morning, Cameron. Cameron Mitke, it's good to see you this morning. So yeah, that was just kind of my salty treat, and I'm like, I'm glad that I watched that video, and I'm glad that I went down that rabbit hole. And the odd thing is that I do recognize that there is a little bit of irony in that I'm watching content that was created with a clickbaity title about content that's created, to draw people in, and it's sort of, I get it. But it's really messed up. Simi, I am so sorry to hear that they did that to you. So judge not for you be judged, lest you be judged. It's lest. Yeah. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Or at least it was in King James. I don't know. It could be you could be working in the new edition. So let's round it up with sweets for the sweeties. I do want to wish the happiest birthdays ever to my sweet glam baby boy. I only have one grandson, and he is the bee's knees. He is the coolest kid. He's just beautiful and fun and bright, and I love him so much. He's just my sunshine. And to my gorgeous nephew who's out driving now. Wow. So yeah, I wish you both, I hope that you both had the happiest birthdays ever. I want to send a special thank you to Brittany at 5th Street in Dupont, Illinois. That's 5th Street Bar and Grill in Dupont, Illinois, for making me coffee last night, because I was the designated driver. We stopped by a bar, so my husband had a few beers, and I just kind of sat at a slot machine and drank coffee. Thank you to Two Old Guys, Vintage and Resale, for your understanding and friendship, and you know what that means. Thank you to Ella and Johnny for your understanding and friendship, and again, you know what that means. And again, Johnny's got a link that he dropped further up in the chat for the quilting that he's going to be doing on Facebook. I think it's on Facebook Marketplace. It's Michael's something. But he's got handmade quilts. He does a fantastic job. Georgie, if you are out there at the charity jumbo sale, I just wanted to say that was a great video. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And finally, Lindsay and Alvin, I miss you so much, and I can't wait to finally have a free Saturday again to watch a show. We've had every single weekend something to do on Saturday, and I have missed so much of their shows. And I love watching their shows. They're so much fun. They're so sweet. So yeah. Yeah, I used to be able to disassociate from everything. I'm telling you, that's not healthy. You got to watch that. Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, dirty laundry. Yes, they love dirty laundry. Kick them when they're up, kick them when they're down. I'm going to get a copyright. Get a copyright hit. It's a Facebook. Your neck tattoo says only God can judge me, that yet here I am. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the St. Jude ones they're tugging at the heartstrings. Yeah, correct. So yeah, just a general good morning. I truly do hope that you have a wonderful week this coming week. I hope that you can join us on Thursday night. Again, the members only auction is Thursday night starting at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific, going for 4 hours. And we have some members. I have the members are selling, and everybody is free to come and hang out and purchase, or just hang out in the chat and just keep us company. We have giveaways, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So wish me luck on this first members only auction. I hope every single, and when I say members only, I mean it in the same way that Johnny does, where it's just the members. The members of the channel are selling on the auction, but everybody is welcome. Everybody's welcome. Wide open for everybody to come in and hang out in the chat and hang out with us live. I think it's going to be fun. Classy crap, classy crap, classy crap. That's right. And then Veronica, let me know if yeah, she's in the collaboration that we're going to be kicking off next Sunday. So next Sunday after my brunch at 3 hours after my brunch starts. Hey Tooch, how you doing? 3 hours after my brunch starts, wherever you are. It's going to be there's going to be a shoes collaboration too, and I'm excited to open up this box of shoes. So everybody pull out your classy crap if you're selling classy crap. And Tooch man, what's up? TOOC. Oh, there's an H. I can't make an H. Sorry. Let's see. Is that an H? Oh, it's backwards. You have to make it like that. Okay, that is the worst H ever. Shoes. So I wish all of you a wonderful week. I do think that while you're sourcing, maybe keep the tennis prep in mind. Again, tennis court, and I don't think that it's excuse me, I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be super hard to find. I'm not going to tell you what to source, but just kind of keep it in the back of your head. Maybe, and if you do arts and crafts, definitely. Oh my God, that is begging for crafting. So I want to tell you all that I hope you have a wonderful week, and no matter where you go, just take this message with you. Glamma loves you. Bye, kids.